Hello. Welcome back to some more reading sprints, some Spoopathon reading sprints. Hopefully you can all see and hear me fine. I've been having a few technical difficulties before I came on just now, so I have moved to the room that I think I'm going to get the best internet signal in. So fingers crossed it stays that way. But okay, yeah, I think we're sorted. How are we all doing tonight? We're in week 3 of Spoopathon now, I think, which is kind of crazy. But in good news, last time we spoke, I'm pretty sure I was on, well, last week's reading sprints, I was on my second book of the readathon. Now, a week later, I'm on my 4th book of the readathon. So that's exciting. That's much better. But yeah, how are we all doing? What are we reading? What are we doing? What is the plan for tonight? Let me know in the comments. I am going to be reading, as you can tell from my name, Mina and the Undead. I started this one last night and I'm already on page 112. This is for the Read After Dark prompt though, so obviously I read until I was sleepy last night and then I went to bed, and then today when that I have wanted to read, I haven't been able to because it's not been dark. So yeah, I am very happy that we're on the sprints tonight and it's dark and I can read more of this because I'm absolutely loving it so far. But yeah, let's have a little look. Hello. I have been reading well for a change. Hope you have been too. So surprised with the amount I've been able to read. How much have you been able to read? Let me know. I want to know. Hello, I'll be reading Sky Hunter by Marie Lou. Nice. Hello. I'm doing a 30 books in 30 days and decided to read The Way of Kings. Not my brightest idea. Oh my goodness. No, maybe not the best idea you've ever had, but I hope it works out for you. I hope you enjoy it. Hi, I'm going to be reading Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo tonight. I need to read that. I know I do. I will get round to it one day, eventually. I've been having the worst week. My boyfriend of 3 years who was about to go and see in Edinburgh basically told me, oh my goodness. Oh, Kaylee, I'm so sorry. I have been through exactly that after a relationship of 5 years and it was not easy and I was a mess. So I completely understand. I hope you're all right. Allow yourself to be a mess just now because that's a normal reaction, and just practice so much self-care. You're amazing and you'll get over this and you'll be happy. Sending you lots of love. Hello, I am so behind on Spoopathon. Well, so am I, to be honest. Although, when I finish this, I will have escaped the haunted house. And I did only pledge to do it once because I knew something like this would happen, especially when we start in uni. So at least I will have escaped once and then I'll be happy. So, yeah. Hello, I'm in my 4th book, which is Clap When You Land for Diverse Rep. I love that book. I hope you are enjoying it too. Loved Mina and the Undead. I am absolutely loving it so far. It's everything. The setting, the whole New Orleans setting is just everything and all the spooky vibes. And then I'm just loving my YA vampire life again. It's been a while. So yeah, loving it. Where was that? Hello. Hi, I'm going to be reading Good Girl, Bad Blood. Great book. We know I love that series. Obviously, I still need to read the 3rd one. I still need to get the 3rd one and then read the 3rd one. I don't know why I've not done that yet. You can judge me. I judge myself. Hey everyone, I'm reading the thriller Snap by Belinda Bauer. Sounds good. I'm sure that is one that I see in literally every charity shop I go to. It's one of those ones that it's always there. Snap. Usually a copy of Twilight or one of the Twilight books. And the one that is on every single charity shop ever, The Time Traveler's Wife. I swear, you cannot go into a charity shop without there being a copy of that book. I swear. And I haven't read it. Maybe it's a sign that I should. Hello, I'll be reading How to Kill Your Family. Nice. I think I'm going to try and finish Percy Jackson and The Last Olympian tonight. I really need to read those books. I've said before, I do plan at some point to do a how many Percy Jackson books can I read in 24 hours vlog, because I feel like that would be fun. I'll be doing uni work. I'm behind, but I'd rather read. I feel you. I literally just caught up. I think it was yesterday, because obviously with Brandon being in hospital last week, I was so behind on uni work. I was getting so stressed, but I think I've managed to catch up, and I know you will too. So good for you though for continuing to do it into the evening. I'm impressed. In work meetings for a while, so probably no reading for this sprint. That is fine. You can do whatever you would like. Hopefully you'll get a chance to read at some point. Thank you. You're so welcome. I'm going to try and read Daisy Jones and the Six. That is a great book. So I hope you can manage to enjoy it. Hello, today I'll be reading Survive the Night. That is a book I need to read because I love Riley Sager. I mean, I've only read 2 of his books, but both of them are 5 stars. So yes, need to read that. I have 2 books to read to escape for the second time. Unfortunately, I got my trick book, so I'm dragging my feet starting it. Oh, that's a shame. What book is it? I can't believe you're skipping for the second time. That's amazing. Go you. Hello. My Order of a Good Girl's Guide to Murder trilogy has arrived. I'll be reorganising my shelves and will be reading Rule of Wolves, trying to finish it soon so I can binge my new books. That is a very exciting message, that whole thing, Cara. Amazing trilogy. Reorganising the shelves. Who doesn't love that? Don't know about Rule of Wolves because I've never read it, but I hope it'll be great. And then you can binge your new books. Amazing. What a night. Finishing off If Cash Disappeared from the World. Don't know that one. My 6th book of the readathon, second time through going through the house. Well done. You're smashing it. Hey, I'm reading Ship of Magic. It's not dark yet to read Dracula. Where are you? Oh, Canada. Canadian girl. Come on, India, get with it. Yeah, it's like pitch black outside in Scotland, so I'm all good. I think I've read 10 or 11 books. 2 of them were the last 2 books in Google's Guide to Murder. They didn't count for the readathon. Oh, that's gutting. Now reading the thriller called Trapdoor. Ooh, that sounds interesting. 10 or 11 books though. Well done. Brandon is doing great. Thank you very much for asking. He's got his friend over to visit him since he can't go out and do anything else. So they're playing Xbox. So I'm sure they're having a lovely time. It'll be good for him to actually socialise with people other than me. Because I'm probably driving him crazy because every 2 seconds I'm like, are you okay? Are you okay? If I hear any like little noise from upstairs when I'm downstairs, I'm like, are you okay? What's happened? Nothing. I'm just so overprotective. I must be driving him insane, I swear. I'm going to be doing some college work, and once I've finished, I'll read. Exciting. Going to finish Me by Dan, The End of the Rainbow. I loved that book. It's so sweet and so important. I'll be reading The Best Horror Stories. That sounds great. We love a horror story. I hope they are actually the best horror stories. The Night Circus. It was a previous DNF, but people seem to love it, so I'm scared to give it a try. Oh, no. Oh, well, you know that's like one of my favourite books of all time. But also, it's very love or hate. Like, I love it, and I love the writing style, and I love the whole atmosphere, but I get why other people might not, so I'll let you off if you don't enjoy it. I'm excited for this sprint. Good. I really enjoy Rule of Wolves, so a great message. Yeah, so much happiness in that one message, Cara. Have about 150 pages left in The Dividers by Libba Bray. That's exciting. That's quite a big one, is it not? I feel like 150 pages is not too bad to have left. Hello. I'll be picking up Buddy for my second go for the house. First of all, amazing that you're on your second go through. Second of all, Buddy is a great book, and I hope you love it. Also going to be creating a collage of art prints above my books. Ooh, honestly, you've got all the great things to talk about today. Love it. Definitely just let the rings on your hammer and engage it. By the way, I often think people might think that, because see, when I'm editing, I can see my hand, and even from me watching it, it looks like it's my left hand, and I get really confused for a second because I'm like, I'm not engaged. But yeah, I can understand that. No, I'm not engaged. It's the opposite hand. Sorry. Hello, reading Home Before Dark. Another book we know I need to read. Some more Riley Sager. What are you reading? I'm reading, if you're talking to me, I hope you're talking to me, Mina and the Undead, which is so good so far. And then when I finish that one, I'm on to my next book that I am so excited for, which is Kill Creek by Scott Thomas, because it's like a haunted house story, and I've just heard such good things. So yeah, it is a good week for me if I can read both of these, because I feel like they're both going to be like very high ratings for me. So exciting. Hello, I'm reading Mooncakes. Oh, I'm hoping to finish it in these sprints so I can escape the house for my second time. First of all, I need to read Mooncakes because, again, I've only heard amazing things. Second of all, second time, good for you. I'm so bad. I can't believe that I'm not even escaped once yet, but I will. I might even do it tonight. Like, this is quite a fast read, so it is possible. I may escape tonight. Hello, I just joined. Welcome. Thank you for joining. I'm making dinner, but then I'll be reading The Sundown Motel. That is one that really intrigues me, so I'd love to know how you are finding it if you have started it so far. Reading The Woman in the Wood by M.K. Hill, 111 pages left. That is exciting. You were talking to me. That's good. I really liked Violet by Scott, so I was so excited to pick up Kill Creek. Violet, I've heard great things about as well. Yeah, I have. I'm sure I have. Is it on my list though? You've just reminded me. I need to make sure. I swear, like, I forget things and then I hear about them later and I'm like, you know, Violet. Okay, don't just type in Violet because nobody's going to know what that means, are they? Scott Thomas. Violet. Yeah, I'm sure I've heard good things about that one as well. So, fingers crossed, Kill Creek is just as good. Thank you. I don't know if I would just say classy, but thanks. It's literally just because I did not wash it this morning and I've been doing uni work all day and I needed my hair out my face. So this is the vibe. But thank you. I really appreciate it. Oh, where was I? I'm reading Sadie and it's amazing. I loved Sadie. I'm sure Sadie is literally like the only audiobook I've ever listened to. And I loved it because it's like, it is like podcast format, isn't it? I'm sure it's one of those. I'm sure I loved it. So that's good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I read The Sundown Motel recently. Loved that one. See, you guys are just intriguing me. I need to look into this. I'm almost finished 8% of the way through and it's so good. Very spooky. Okay, you're really selling it to me. I need to make sure that's on my list as well. Have about 200 pages left of Rule of Wolves and I need to finish it tonight. Just got to the good part because a certain gang is appearing in a few seconds. I really wish I knew what he meant. Is Rule of Wolves, is that in the Shadow and Bone universe? It is, isn't it? Is it? Is it? I don't know. Because maybe that's what you mean by the gang. Is that like the Six of Crows gang? Am I just making stuff up? I don't know. What was I going to look up? The Sundown Motel. I haven't read any of those books in that universe, so you can let me off. I will read them at some point. Oh my god, The Sundown Motel is amazing. What am I? Oh, right, okay. I need to make sure this is on my list then because everyone seems to be loving it. It is on my list, that's fine. I need to make sure I get to it then soon. Are you enjoying Mean and the Dead? Interested in it because it's a YA horror. I've never read horror because I'm a scaredy cat, so maybe YA is okay. No, I am really, really enjoying it. I'm trying to think. I wouldn't say it's scary. It's got like spooky, creepy vibes. And like the girl in it, the sister in it works in this mansion that's like a haunted mansion museum thing where they take people on tours and all the rooms are based off of horror movies and like actors jump out at you and scare you. So it's quite interesting. There has been like obviously like blood and like murder. So I don't know, it depends how you feel about that. But it is definitely like more YA and I'm enjoying it. So there you go. I'm hoping when I finish the Viners, I can start listening to it for my... I need to read that. But that feels like such an undertaking to pick up it. How many pages? It's massive, isn't it? It's massive. But yeah, I would love to read that at some point. It's the latest book and follows King of Scars. The Nikolai book also yes. Right. I thought I had it. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. At least I was right and I wasn't just talking stupid. Someone in my house just made a really, really weird noise. I'm not sure what's going on. Anyway, sorry about that. What we shall do is we shall get ready to do our first sprint because I want to get reading. So let me bring the timer up. As always, we're going to do some 45-minute sprints because for some reason I think those are just the best for me. Like I have enough time to get in the zone, but also it's not too much time. Hope that makes sense. Oh, 1,500-ish pages. That's a lot of pages. I do want to do it one day. One day. Hi, just joined. I was switching between this and Gavin's sprints, but I'm trying to decide whether to start Madame or... Oh. I never know if it's Madame or Madam, but that's the one that Pris was reading recently, wasn't it? I don't know. Would go with the first one just because I... Wait, did Pris like it? I can't even remember. I don't know. I'm gonna let everyone else just decide that for you. But let's start the first sprint so we can get reading, and I shall speak to you all in 45 minutes. Bye. Hello, hello. How did we all do? Did we have a good sprint? I had a good sprint. I am still really, really loving this book, and I'm now on page 165, so I think I read about 52 pages in that sprint, which is not too bad. I was kind of aiming for about 50 pages per sprint. And the book itself, what have I got? I've got like 130 pages left, so I probably won't finish this in the sprints, but I'll probably only have like 30 pages left, so I probably will finish it tonight if we're being honest here. But yeah, how did everyone get on? How much did we read? What did we do? All of that jazz. Tidied the kitchen, had a shower, and now I can finally read. That is exciting. I am happy for you. Hi, I'm Leigh. You are not Leigh. You can literally pop in and out whenever you like, but it's good to have you here. Had dinner with my family, and now I'm reading The Little Friend and listening to these violent delights. The Little Friend, is that... What's her name? What's her name? Oh my god, I'm sure I have this book. Is it Donna Tartt? I'm sure I have The Little Friend. I'm sure I got it in a charity shop and I have yet to read it, but it looks really creepy and good. Did no reading at all on that sprint, made dinner and did a bit of washing up. Nice and productive though, and I'm glad you had your dinner. Excuse me. I ended up watching YouTube that sprint, but I'll be reading next sprint. That is a great use of a sprint. You do not have to explain yourself. I studied for a test this sprint, but I'll be starting a SAM for the Well Built in the next sprint. Nice. I'm glad everyone was able to help you with that decision because obviously I was a bit useless. Also, I love the giant dog. Yeah. He kind of just sits here. He's called Rufus. Brandon bought me when we were quite new into our relationship actually, so it must have been like 2 years ago now. And we were in Asda and we saw him and I joked that he should buy it for me. So he went ahead and bought it for me, and it has been with us ever since. I read another 10%. I should finish in the next sprint. Oh, excited. I can't wait to hear your final thoughts. Read 10 pages and watched the latest episode of Young Justice Phantoms. Nice. 16 pages and then talked to my sister. Somehow managed about 75 pages. Well done. About 25 pages from the end of The Last Olympian. That is so good. That makes me feel even more optimistic about using them for a 24-hour reading vlog if you're able to read it that fast. So, oh, that's exciting. What are you going to go on to after that? I'd love to know. Also, what's going on? I finished a chapter I had to read of Final Empire, doing a buddy read, nice. I'm really loving it, and just started Discovery of Witches. I really want to read those books. I feel like they've got all the vibes I want, like witches, vampires, Oxford, all that jazz. I need to read those books. Where was I? 45 pages of Bunny. It's very weird. Yes, it is so weird. It is the weirdest book I have ever read, I think, but in my opinion, in the best way. Like, I felt like I was drunk reading it. It's just so bizarre, but it's so good. Read about 10 pages of Played Bad Heroines, and there was just a really gross scene. I really want to read Played Bad Heroines, and literally every time anyone talks about it, it sounds so good and I really want to read it, but then I instantly forget what it's about afterwards. Like, for the life of me right now, I can't remember what it's about, but I know that whenever anyone does talk about what it's about, I want to read it. I'm going to have to look it up after this when we're on the next sprint. Got slightly distracted, so only managed 21 pages of Tell the World That I'm Home. Still happy about it though, always a good idea to read before bed. Yes, 100%. 21 pages is still amazing, so don't put yourself down. But yeah, reading before bed. I used to do it literally every night. I'd always read at least a chapter before bed, but see, being in a relationship, we always watch like TV before bed. We always watch an episode of our favorite or like latest season. So at the minute we're watching an episode of You every night before bed, which I'm really enjoying, by the way. Season 3, I was not expecting to enjoy it, but I am enjoying it. But yeah, so I never get to like read before bed. I miss it. Apart from when he's on night shift, and then I do it. I'm tempted to DNF a book. It's alternative reality and confusing, and I'm not vibing with it. Oh, well, life's too short. If you're not enjoying it, definitely DNF it. I wish I could DNF books, but I just can't do it. But what book is that? You've probably already told us, but I'm intrigued. Still doing the collage, everything else done, and dinner. Lovely. You're having such a nice night. I'm so happy for you. 14 pages. Nice. Yes, Donna Tartt. I thought it was Donna Tartt. I have literally got the book downstairs because I'm pretty sure the cover has like a creepy doll on it. Like a baby doll face. That's really creepy. I think that's what's on the front of the cover. And it looks really good. I'm sure me and Leah have talked about Buddy reading it, but we've just never got around to it. 36 pages of the Night Circus. Enjoyed it more this time. I'm past the DNF point. That's good. Oh, I really hope you love it. No pressure. If you don't, then it's fine. But I hope you do enjoy it this time. Hello from LA. Oh my god, I'm so jealous. Welcome. Just popped in. I'm reading The Night Circus. Oh, I hope you're loving it. One of my favourite books of all time. Rufus is a great name for the right? Doesn't he just look like a Rufus? I mean, we call him Rufus and sometimes we call him Woofus as well. Because we think we're hilarious, but you know. I just joined reading The Poppy War, currently on page 260, hoping to get to at least the 350 mark. You could totally do that. I loved The Poppy War, but I have yet to read the rest of the books of the series. I know, it's ridiculous. I will, one day, I promise. The bread I made was ready and I tasted it. A success! Yay! Watched a YouTube video while eating and read 14 pages of Snap. Nice, that is a good sprint you had. Read 37 pages. Hi, welcome Sarah. Just joined in now, but I'm reading Survive the Night. Only started this morning, so not too far into it. Let me know if you're still here after the next sprint, how you're finding it, because I was saying earlier I need to read more Riley Sager books, and that one's on my list, so I hope it's good. Loving all these people reading The Night Circus. I'm loving it too. I just hope they'll enjoy it. I got the Illumicrate edition. It's calling to me for a third reread. I wish I got the Illumicrate edition. I bet it's beautiful. I've got the Water Sows edition, which is beautiful, to be fair, with like the blue sprayed edges. It's like my pride and joy. But yeah, Illumicrate edition would have been good too. Gonna start A Shadow in the Ember, the From Blood and Ash prequel series. Ah, nice. It's really hard to describe the actual plot of PBH. Right, I'm gonna have to go back because what was PBH again? Plain Bad Heroines. That was it, but it's the best creepy vibes. Okay, that's fine. I like creepy vibes, so maybe that's why I want to read it. I talked to a tattoo artist about getting my first one. That's so exciting. I'm so excited for you. I want more tattoos so badly. I only have the one that I got on holiday that I'm pretty sure I've showed before, but I'll see if I can show you. It's just a little turtle on my foot, which I love. I think it's really, really cute. But yeah, I want more like proper tattoos. It's called A River Called Time by Newland. It's 400 pages long. I'm only 160 pages in. I think you're right. Life is too short for bad books. Yep, 100%. There are so many books out there. It's actually frightening. And we'll never be able to get to them all. So we might as well get to the ones that we actually enjoy. So I support the DNF. The Little Friend so far is not that good. Oh no. Loved her other two books, but this one, 150 pages in and nothing. Oh no. Oh, that's gutted. Maybe I won't read it. No, I will read it because I need to know, but oh, that's gutted. There's nothing worse than nothing happening. I'm the worst person for that. Just absolutely complaining when nothing's happened. Woofus, yeah. He's cute. Yeah, we think we're funny, but we call it Woofus. Reading Name of All Things just arrived after dinner. Welcome. Hope you're enjoying it. Not sure how much I read, but I read. Proud of you. That's usually my answer because I never usually remember what page I started on, but for once I actually did. Hello, have you been sprinting along? Just joined. We have done one sprint so far, so there will be at least 2 more, so don't you worry, you are on time. We did the X Hex. How are you finding it? Because I have heard nothing. I've heard so much about this book recently. We were saying in the sprints last week it's a book of the month book, so that's why. But I swear everyone is reading it at the moment. I just hope everyone's enjoying it. Finished If Cats Disappeared from the World. Beautiful little book, but so sad. That sounds so sad. I don't know if I want to read that. If cats I don't want Cass disappearing from the world. That sounds so sad. I have 6 editions of the Night Circus. I really want the Waterstones edition you have, but I have so many. 6! Oh my god, you've collected. Oh, that's nice though. I like that. Where is that? It's so cute. Thank you. I love her. She's like my little companion. She does have a name. The reason I got her was because when we were in Crete, we went to this like sanctuary for animals, and they had like a sea turtle there who was blind, so like legally they couldn't release her back into the wild. They'd like rehabilitate and everything, but they couldn't release her back into the wild because she wouldn't be able to look after herself because she was blind. So they just looked after her, and she was called Stefania. So I call this little one that you can't see Stefania. There you go. There's the story. Are you enjoying your book? I am loving my book. So I'm like just over halfway through now actually, and I'm really enjoying it. I was slightly worried that I wouldn't because I've been going off YA quite a bit recently, but I'm loving this. This is just giving me all the nostalgic vampire YA vibes, but also got murder mystery in it, and also really good pop culture vibes as well, like pop culture references. I don't know why I keep saying vibes, references. So yeah, really, really enjoying it. Done my collage and I love it. I wish I could see it. I bet it is beautiful. Hello, welcome Monique. I'm reading 5 books right now. I'm reading 1 physical book and 1 ebook, 3 audiobooks. I don't know how you do it. I can't do it. As soon as I'm reading more than 1 book, I start to get stressed. So I don't know how you're doing that, but I'm impressed. It's pretty good. A 3.5 stars so far. Nice. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I didn't buy the X-Hex last week, but if I'm going to do this book, maybe I'll buy the X-Hex. Maybe that's a good idea. I quite like that. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. It sounds better. I need to remember to breathe. Stefania. It's cute, right? I love my little Stefania. She's adorable. I'm glad you appreciate it. The synopsis of my book. So basically we follow Mina, who goes to visit her, she's from England, and she goes to visit her sister who is at university in New Orleans for the summer. And they're basically doing like loads of different like spooky horror things because it's like horror, it's New Orleans. There's loads of horror things going on. There's like spooky bars and this spooky mansion that her sister works in that does tours, and like each room is based on a different horror story, and there's actors there that jump out at you and all that jazz. But then basically Mina finds a dead body when she is there, and the body is holding a lock of her sister's hair. So she kind of has to like investigate to find out what's going on and who's trying to frame her sister. And also there are multiple killings, and they are all sort of based on myths of murders that happened in New Orleans years ago. So someone's like recreating these murders, and it's very interesting. That's probably the worst synopsis you've ever heard, but hopefully I got the main points across. I have The Year of the Witching. Oh, I have still not read that. I think I've said I'm going to read it about 100 times, and I do have it, and I really want to read it. So if you do start that, I would love to know your thoughts and see if I will pick it up soon. But we've been chatting for another 50 minutes, so how about we start another sprint, and we'll see how far we can get through. People can start their new books, let us know how they're feeling. So yeah, let's do that. Let's get the timer up, and I will see you all in 45 minutes. Bye. Hello. How did we all do? Did we have a good sprint? I had another good sprint. I think I read another 50 pages. So I'm now on page 212 of Me and the Undead. So I've just got this part left. So I think I've got like 80 pages left, which is exciting. It's so good. It's so good. I've seen loads of people give this book 3 stars, but I'm absolutely loving it. So I don't know, unless the ending's not very good, I'm very confused because I am absolutely loving it. But yeah, how did we all get on? What did we read? What did we do? How is our night going? Where were we? Oh yeah, so Tampax entered the chat, which I have never seen before. That is a whole new world of spamming. It was very odd, but yeah, it was quite entertaining. And then let's have a look. I'm reading fantasy and I'm sorry to declare that smut ruined the word shaft for me forever. By the way, I completely agree. I cannot read the word shaft without being an absolute child and just pissing myself. I think it's hilarious. But then my family are like huge for like double entendres, so anything that could possibly sound dirty, we make it dirty. We're just those types of people. I'm reading Reprieve and I am only 27 pages in and already hate this main character. She said The Shining was so bad and that Pet Sematary was bad. I've never instantly disliked a character more. Okay, I'm going to assume, Hannah, that you like Stephen King and that's what's going on there. I haven't actually read Pet Sematary, but I do want to. But yeah, I feel for you. The hatred. 20 pages, nice. Read one chapter of The Year of the Witch in and it's intriguing so far. Good, that's good. Well, at least the first chapter has got you. It's engaging you. 34 pages. I was working but got like 4 pages read. Nice. So glad you're enjoying it, India, especially after Blood Orange. I know. Honestly, that book was, it was an interesting one. But yeah, I'm so happy that I'm having such a good time with this book. And then I feel like I'm going to have a really good time with this one as well. So hopefully next week's reading vlog will be one where I'm really happy and excited. Had some food and read the first 2 pages of A Sam for the Well Built. I hope you are enjoying it, Olivia. I'm now halfway through the binding and I really like it so far. I need to read the binding. What's the other one by that author? There's The Binding, The Betrayals? Is that her as well? I've heard that they're both very good. 20 pages of The Poppy War, Did the Dishes, and Cuddles with the Kitty. Oh, priorities. Love it. Where are we? Finished The Last Olympian in that sprint and then just sat there filling up my reading journal, then thinking about it. It was so good. I'm so glad you enjoyed it so much. I cannot wait to read those books. 54 pages, nice. On page 460, amazing. Been distracted, so haven't read anything, but planning on next sprint, nice. I do that all the time, by the way. I will like start a sprint and then just get completely distracted, usually by Twitter or Instagram or my friends messaging me. And then, yeah, I read nothing. Got to page 272 of Snap, nice. Read 65 pages of Bunny, only 92 pages left to go. Exciting. 65 pages, wow, that was fast, Nicole. I hope you're enjoying it. I finished The Sundown Motel. I kind of want to give 5 stars. It was like watching a movie and the suspense was so good. Oh my god, maybe I'm gonna have to buy this book, you know. I think it's on, 5 stars. That is interesting. Oh, you've sold it to me. I'm glad you enjoyed it so much. And I love like a suspenseful, like fast-paced book. So yeah, then I'm gonna have to get that one. I'm reading The Unfinished Land by Greg Bear. It's been great so far. Amazing. I'm at 35% of survived the night and loving it. That is good to hear because I need to get around to the rest of Riley Sager's books. I'm thinking of doing a reading vlog for that as well. Like, how many Riley Sager books can I read in 24 hours? Because obviously I've read Final Girls and Last Time I Lied, and they were both 5 stars, but I've got Survive the Night, Home Before Dark. I'm sure there's another one. I cannot remember the name of it right now. Hello, Sydney. Welcome. Hi, I joined during the sprints. I got to read about 15 pages of Akamath. Nice. I really, really need to read some Sarah J. Maas. It's actually ridiculous that I've never read any. I'm just kind of worried that I've missed the time when I would enjoy them. But I don't know, maybe I'd love them. I've just been so off fantasy at the moment, but I am still really intrigued by them. So yeah, hope you are enjoying it. Read 23 pages, currently on page 470 of the Night Circus. Amazing. Read about 10% of Survived the Night, folded washing from the airer, and put out another load to dry. That is a good, productive sprint. It actually reminds me that I have washing in the dryer that I need to deal with, so I will do that next sprint. Thank you for that, Sarah. Shaft always reminds me of Richard Roundtree and a little bit Samuel L. Jackson. Why do I not get the reference? I don't get the reference, I'm sorry, but I'm sure you're right. 80 pages of Empire of the Vampire? Loving this book, but it's a slow read for me. Sometimes that's the case though, isn't it? You can really be enjoying the book, but you just read it slower, and it's nothing against the book or your experience of it. You just read it slower. Yeah, I feel that. Where was I? It's jumped. I also think I'm going to read the I Hear the Sunspot manga to help me get ahead for Spoopathon. That is a good idea, and I've heard amazing things about that manga. I just used Tomy for one of my prompts, so that was good. It was still 700 pages or whatever, but it was a manga, so obviously it read really fast, and it was so good. Gave up my uni work for the evening. I wasn't focusing, so I went and got a cup of tea. That is totally fair enough. You've been working a lot longer than you should have, so I'm very impressed with you. And sometimes that's the most important part, isn't it? Sometimes there is literally no point in doing any more work because you can force yourself to do it because you need to get stuff done, but your brain is just not working anymore. You're not able to focus. So I support your decision. Enjoy your cuppa. Love seeing people read Survive the Night. I need to read it so badly. I loved Final Girls and Last of Light so much, but I'm kind of scared to read any of Riley Sager's other books just because I love those so much. But maybe Survive the Night should be my next one. The binding was so good. Need to read it. Another 30 pages of Night Circus, and I'm just confused. Like I said, love or hate. Love or hate. I have one more page to go and then Colin and I read 50 pages total. Amazing. Nice. I mean, totally mute me and go read your page because I feel bad if you're just waiting to read one page. Only just joined in that last sprint, but read 7% of All the Rage by Cara Hunter. Hope you are well. I am very well, thank you, Alice. I hope you are well as well. I've never read any Percy Jackson. I do want to though. Yeah, definitely gonna try and read them all myself because I've heard such good things. I'm also reading Foundation by Asimov because apparently I'm chaotic and multiple books interest me. I can't do it. I used to always be one of those people who only read one book at a time. And then for some reason for a bit, I got into the habit of reading more than one book at a time. And all it did was stress me out. So I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to read a book, finish it, and then go on to the next one. Lock Every Door, of course. That's actually one of the most famous ones, I'm sure, as well. So I don't know why that didn't come to my head. Thank you. Yeah, so Survive the Night, Lock Every Door, and Home Before Dark. I would like to try and read all 3 in 24 hours. I think it could be possible, Thrillers read fast, especially Riley Sager. Lock Every Door, yeah. Yeah, you are all correct. I can't believe I forgot. Love that reading vlog idea. Yay, thank you. I'm pretty sure I read both Home Before Dark and Lock Every Door in one sitting. They were such quick reads. See, that's what I'm hoping for because that's what Final Girls and Last Time I Lied were like. I just did not want to put them down. So I'm hoping that's just what all of his writing is like. So maybe that would actually be a successful vlog. Maybe that's something to do in November because I feel like November should be thriller month. October could be spooky month. November can be thriller month. I mean, every month is thriller month when you're me, but I'm not huge into fantasy either, but I'm definitely enjoying. Okay. Well, that's good to know because then maybe I would enjoy them as well. Thing is, I went through such a phase of being obsessed with fantasy, and then recently all I have wanted is thrillers and some romance. I don't know. Oh, at least I'm not alone. The character John Shafter, the actress that have played the oh, okay. I don't actually know who John Shaft is. That's why I don't get it. Sorry. That makes sense. The characters of Uncle Cousin, there are a couple of movies from the 70s. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Thank you for explaining. I have commitment issues, so I can't stick to one book all that often. I get that. I totally get that. Sometimes as well, you need just a little break from a book because there's nothing wrong with a book and you know you're going to enjoy it, but you're just not in the right space for it. So sometimes just going away, reading something else and coming back is the best idea. Or sometimes people just love going between them. I just can't do it. Where does one start with Riley Sager? Well, I started with Final Girls and absolutely loved it. And I'm pretty sure Final Girls is his first one because I think accidentally I've actually read them in order of publication. So I think it's Final Girls, then Last Time I Lied. And I've just done that not on purpose. But so yeah, maybe Final Girls is the one to go with because that's the one that I had heard most about beforehand. It's a really quick, good read. And the first one he published. So yeah, maybe. The first one you read with Homeroom, yeah. Maybe if I do that vlog, I'll read the other 3 in publication order as well. Because I'm pretty sure, let me just check in case I'm talking absolute crap right now. Riley Sager books. Survive the Night is the fastest, okay. And Home Before Dark is a little slow. Right, I feel like it's Home Before Dark that I've heard conflicting things about. Let's see. So Final Girls, then Last Time I Lied. Wait. Why can't I get this? Final Girls, Last Time I Lied, Lock Every Door, Home Before Dark, Survive the Night. So maybe I'll read Lock Every Door first. Then Home Before Dark, then Survive the Night. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I would say start with Final Girls. I'm usually okay reading more than one book as long as they're not the same genre. Yeah, because I feel like if I read books that are the same genre at the same time, I start to merge the two and then it all gets very confusing. I'm excited for this video. I'm so intrigued by Riley Sager. Well, I will get it to you soon, I promise. I'm excited to do it, actually. My first Riley Sager was Lock Every Door, then Home Before Dark, then Last Time I Lied. Loved all of them. Yep. And I don't know. See, I go back and forth because obviously Final Girls and Last Time I Lied. Final Girls is just like iconic. But then I feel like Last Time I Lied maybe just slightly pipped it. Because I just loved it so much. And because it's set in like a summer camp. I just love that setting. I usually read 2 books at a time, one physical that I have at home and one ebook on my phone. One ebook on my phone to read when I'm out and have free time. I did that for a little while like that. When I was out and about, I'd read an ebook. And also sometimes I'd read a physical book during the day and then at night, if Brandon had gone to sleep and I wanted to read, I would just read on my Kindle. So I wouldn't like have to keep the light on to keep him awake. So at that time I did read 2 at a time. But yeah, I'd always make sure they were like two genres, can't do the same genre. Just gets far too confusing. Okay, it's been another 15 minutes, so let's do our final sprint and let's see how much I can get read. I'm not going to finish it, which is quite sad, but I'm going to have like literally 30 pages left, I think. So yeah, I'm going to do the little banner. Exciting. So anyone coming in knows that this is the final one. Let's pop the timer up. And I will see you all in 45 minutes. Bye-bye. Hello. How did we get on in that final sprint? Oh my god, this book is so good. Like, I literally have less than 30 pages left, so you know I'm going to be finishing this as soon as I hop off. But it's so good. Like, those last 50 pages I read, there were some really big reveals that I really did not see coming. So, loving it. So good. But yeah, how did we all get on? How much did we read? Did we enjoy it? All of that jazz before we sign off for the night. I'm going to hop off just before the end now as I finish my manga and I'm barely keeping my eyes open. Totally fair enough. I hope you have a really good sleep. I know I will once I finish with this. Thank you, these Indie. I hope everyone has a good rest of the evening. Thank you for coming along, Lizzie. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself and I will see you soon. Read 25 pages and decided to annotate. Very good. 60 pages done. I'm so very confused as to what's happening, but I'm enjoying it. Well, that's good. Sometimes the confusion is part of the fun. More than 20 pages read. Nice. Managed to read about 17% more of Survive the Night. Very good. Read 35 pages. Everyone's smashing it tonight. I'm loving it. Oh my god, yeah, I've also just realised I'm less than 30 pages away from escaping the haunted house for the first time. That's exciting. Haven't been able to read anything. I'm just not in the mindset. So I totally understand that. All you need right now is self-care. And my thing that I always do if I'm upset is I usually put on Friends just because that's like my comfort show. It's totally familiar. There's no surprises. It makes me smile if I can, and it's just comforting. So hopefully you've got something like that you can pop on. Sending you lots of love. Read 58 pages and almost finished my book. Less than 100 pages left. Exciting. 30 pages. Smashing it. I know, right? Tonight has been good. I am so happy that we had these sprints because I've read... What did I start on? I started on 113. So I've read 155 pages. Not too shabby. And then I'll finish this tonight. Escape the haunted house, and then maybe go on to this if I have any energy. But the problem is I've decided to stay on Read It After Dark instead of and just get some more points on Read It After Dark so that I can read this. But that means if I want to read this, I'm gonna have to wait until it gets dark tomorrow, and I think I've got less uni work to do, so I'm probably gonna want to read. Oh, I don't know. I'll have to work it out. I got fully distracted chatting to my mum that whole sprint, but thank you so much for doing these. I love them so much. Oh, you are so welcome. I'm so glad you enjoyed them. And that is a perfectly valid use of a sprint. Don't you worry. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much for hosting. I had a good time. Just completed 10 pages, almost done with the book. Yay! Exciting. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, friends. I'm off now. I hope you're still enjoying your book. I am absolutely loving it, Cara. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you for coming. 44 pages. Nice. Are you going to go around the house again? I'm going to try. Like I said, I'm going to stay on Read It After Dark so that I can read this because I just really want to read it, and that's the only way I'm going to be able to fit it in next. And then I'm going to enter the house again. But I'm basically just going to change my whole October TBR. Probably going to read most of the same books, but just maybe in a different order. But I do plan to try and go through a second time. I'll definitely enter a second time. I don't know if I'll get out a second time. Escape for a second time. Yay! Well done. You're smashing it. Didn't get much reading done because my cat started being really naughty. Thank you so much for the sprints. You are so welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I love these sprints. I've had such a nice night with you all. We believe in you. I love that. Belief. That's so cute. Thank you. I have some belief in myself. Thank you for the sprints. Hope everyone has a good night. I hope you have a good night too. Yeah, I think I'll just sign off there. But thank you so much, as always, for coming along. I have had such a lovely night. You guys are all smashing it with your reading. And yeah, thanks for coming. I will see you hopefully all again next Thursday for some more sprints at the same time. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely week until then and enjoy all of your reading. Sending lots of love to everyone. Mwah.